until my time runs out, we got enough time for a little tour, garden tour. Oh, it's the slightest chill out here. Oh, it's definitely getting ready for fall, which is annoying, right? Because then all our cucumbers come all at the same time and then boom, they're done. But at least the beans keep going. Okay, so here, this is a red and pasta onion actually. I wanted to have like 3 in a planter and see if I could grow them indoors, but maybe I should start them outdoors. Purple tree collards. I'm trying to have all tip cuttings for the most part because I want to take advantage of the height. This is Esther. She's doing okay. Her mom is struggling, and I know it. I know it's because I scalped her of her fan leaves, so I should have just broke them off broke them in half rather than broke the whole fan leaves off because it looks like it needs its support foliage for it to flourish. So it's doing great here in this little bitty ass pot, but in the ground not so much. It would be doing great in the ground had I not scalped it. Here those old onions still coming through. They thin as hell though, but yeah, this is probably like the 20 something harvest on those. So really thin coming through, but they're still coming through, you know. I pulled one of them all together. But anyway, I have 4 lamb's quarters in this pot with 2 purple tree collard and Amara in the middle. Amara in the middle. Where's she at? In the middle. Amara in the middle. Again, the red pasta onion, basil. It's supposed to be opal basil, but it came out spotted, and there's a little piece of oregano over there. Our tom thumbs are now coming up. I guess it's their season. Purple tree collards, string beans, Bologna. There are a couple of fruit on her. Rose and Kimberly. Kimberly does have 1 fruit on her, so I have more faith in her than I do the kids than I do their mom. See, even here, there's a fruit. Even in this little bitty pot, look how small this is. But Kimberly is doing great in it. I did break some of these fan leaves in half, but yeah, she benefited from it. Here's Maureen. She's recovering from cabbage moth that got a hold of her. Again, purple tree collars. BB's kids. Maureen. Privy cukes are starting to climb. They have a ton of flowers, and they are bringing all the bees to the yard. And I mean bumblebees, so I'm glad to see that. It's really beautiful to witness and to watch it fill this whole bed with vine. And 1 plant, that's mind blowing to me. It's probably 2 tops maybe that remember back when I was first gardening and my first year growing these cucumbers. I put 11 plants in this little bed. Well, it's not a little bed, but I put 11 plants in there, and I was like, oh no, hell no, that's way too much. I got a ton of cucumbers though, but I was like, that's way too much. So I cut it in half, and I put 5 plants in there, and that was way too many. And I was like, you know what? This thing don't need any more than 2 plants, 2 cucumber plants in it. Do you know that those 2 cucumber plants overwhelmed this planter? So ultimately, I decided that when I grow cucumbers in this planter, it's going to be 1 plant, and she's going to have the whole thing to get down in, do what she do. Joshere, she appreciates me for respecting her again, finally. And I'm going to prune her back. No, maybe I'll wait. I'll probably do that in September or October. I'm gonna prune her back and take her in or tuck her away in the house somewhere. Green beans. You can see a lot of them already. They're ready to pick early if you want. Like, you know how beans are. The earlier you pick them, the more you will have. Kimberly. This was the mother, and this was the only fruit she had produced. Still hasn't turned yet, but it is an enormous fruit. I just saw another one up here at the top. I don't know how this plant is going to hold that fruit that high up, but we gonna see, I guess. 2 string beans on either side of this bed, much larger bed. This is my salad bed. I need to start those again. And I also need to start a few more collards that I want to be growing in these pots once these tomatoes are spent. And also, and the same with the sugar beets. I need to restart all of my spinach. None of it is happy, none of it. Oh, this red beet. It's my only red beet that I was growing for red leaves for my salad, but I didn't get any salad because look, empty as hell, except for these 2 doggone raggedy ass plants. There's Sunny. She's doing nicely. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the airport, but they are flying way too low today. Too low for comfort. There's Bina. I got a new crop coming up from her. I'm gonna let them grow up and be great. I tore off my outer branches of the purple sprouting broccoli. I've gotten neither sprout nor broccoli from her, so I don't know what's going on with it. That might be my only one that I'll keep. More string beans. This is the purple sprouting broccoli I couldn't dispose of. I didn't have the heart to dispose of. This is hurting my head. I don't know what they're doing to us, y'all. They're killing us. I get this tingling when I use like headphones and shit. I don't like to talk on headphones at all. And it's gotten to the point where I don't even like to talk on the wired ones. But anyway, this spinach is doing really well in this planter that I'm about to throw away. I'm gonna dump this and start that over. I finally did get my peas tied up and climbing. My peas staked up and climbing, as I said. So they're doing a good job of grabbing on to each other and the poles. I see a fruit back there on one of the cucumber flowers. I came and cut all those lower leaves. I'm gonna let those smaller ones be great. Mr. was really proud of me for coming up with this trellising idea against the fence like that for the cucumbers. Edgevarsky peppers don't have any. The tops of these are always wrinkly. I don't know what to attribute that to. But callaloo is ready for some harvest. I think I'll come and get these outer leaves and these outer leaves. And I'm kind of learning that maybe that's how you prolong the flowering, is to harvest all the big outer leaves and not like the whole branches. Because the ones where I harvest the whole branches and they start growing new branches on the sides, those branches started flowering. And that's not what I'm looking to. That's not what I want right now. I need to go get the water and just spray my purple sprouting collards because they're being attacked back there. Yeah, I'm gonna come get those leaves in a minute. Maybe come get these top leaves as well. I just put some fresh soil on the base of this whole planter, so I expect the beans to appreciate that. These violas really do. These are my big baby girls. They're so big. Oh, I'm gonna deadhead some of these. Look how pretty big old blooms are. I'm gonna put that in a little vase, in my little mini vase. We all know what it is. Okay, it's my big old giant chard leaves. Are huge now. I think I'm gonna come out and harvest them as well. Yeah, come on, okra. You don't have that much longer, girl. I really need you to do something. You too, Verbena. Like, what are you going through? Yeah, those carrots still are not ready. But these leaves are here. Is that a bug? Is that something eating that leaf? 'Cause no. Y'all know what it is. Baho. 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 It wasn't a worm though. The thing flew. It wasn't a worm. Every time I have to always catch myself because every time I come out here, I just start daydreaming about how I'm going to plant evenly X amount of sugar beets in this bed because I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. What the fuck? Probably mulberry. They threw up some mulberry, eating too much mulberry. Okay, let me get my flowers and dunk them in water before I take them in and put them in the vase. It's a little windy out here, so I need to put them here. They'll be protected in there for a moment. Here's Walona. I am leading her vines around this pole so we can fill up this whole area with vines. And there is a watermelon. Isn't that precious? I hope we don't get critters coming through. Hating ass critters. Very happy. It has a lot of flowers. And next year, I'm going to put one seed in each planter. Because that look like that's all you need, don't it? Ain't it? Because this one ain't even vine. Look, that's the whole plant on that one. But this one is vined out. Got freaking fruit on it. That's not the only vine either. It's a bunch of vines. Got fruit on it. Anyway, these are my red onions. They're coming through. I see them bulbing up down there. Looking nice. Nice. I'm happy about that. Y'all don't know how long it took me to get onions half-ass right. So, yeah, and it's been providing me green onions all season. And there's Rose. I'm not going to plant her anymore. I ain't going to do it. Because I'm not going to be able to ever get a good season out of her. You know? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know, I might try to see if I can plant her, if I can do her in a container, a smaller container. But I'm not going to have any fortune with Jamaican sorrel growing it myself. So, thank goodness I found it at the international market. Don't y'all try it. Found it at the international market. So now I don't have it to worry about anyway. And I trust the international market more than I trust American founded market. So we good. This is Kimberly's baby girl. She has one fruit on her already. So I'm happy to see it and to say it. Oh my God. Oh my God, my word. This baby girl has 3 fruits on her. Maybe 4. Is that a 4th one under there? Nah. Oh, is it? But let me tell you, she fruiting. Thank you. I knew one of y'all had to come through. God dog. Roselle, she don't really like it over here. Cause look how she be getting. Unless she's getting stressed out by a spider or something, which is not impossible. But I don't like the way she be looking over here. So no more Roselle over here. So yeah, these are also red onions. They're recovering from a haircut. And here are the other Walona. Not nearly as happy. This one is not nearly as happy. I'm not sure why. Is there fruit on you? Pepper. She just not coming through. She probably gonna give me a lot, but she just not coming through for the whole last season. Like, what the hell? Same thing with this lollipop her right quick and encourage her to do a little something. Okay, I see you changing colors and stuff. You're gonna be nice. Look how huge you are. You're so big and juicy. Okay, let me come in. I need to come prune some of these excess branches, and it has to be done. These branches are strong because they need to be because the fruit is so large. But I need to prune back some of these, some of the foliage, excess foliage. Okay, but everything is so beautiful. And to pan out where you don't see that I don't have no damn lettuce, this is beautiful too. Yeah, but this is a time of year I like how everything is flourishing. And this will look nice in another couple of weeks when those pop up too. And it's nice and overcast for everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Look how beautiful the brick bed looks. Zoom in from here. Look, you can see Amara here and here. Beautiful. Also need to take my flowers. Dump my flowers in some water. Bring some water out for that. All right. Love y'all. Oh, y'all want to see the front? It's suffering, but I'll show it. Here's the ginseng ficus, suffering AF. Here's the hostas and the lamb's quarters, red vein sorrel. Red vein sorrel, oregano. Pretty wet. Word? Okay, I'm finna come through with the alcohol because a gnat just landed on my arm. And we don't do that. Yeah, this is not great. That's not beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna come through and I'm probably gonna put collard greens in here. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. So here's the Amara up front. And I'm gonna put one over here too. I might put 3 over here. No, I'm gonna put one over here. And I'm actually gonna top it off pretty early so that it can branch out like the one in the back. Here's my herb planter. The basil is being really weird. It has these crinkliness going on this season. I'm not sure why. That's what it's doing. Cilantro, that's about all I get. That's about all I get. I may just sink 2 seeds on the side and see what happens. Yeah, I think I may do that as well. The oregano is branching out a little bit. You know that's going to make it. And then my 2 viola, one in the back and one in the front, I think I'll leave them small so that they'll stay at a lower height than the opal is in the middle. So yeah, it's nice. It's not as voluptuous as I'd like it to be right now, but that's nice. I'm going to come in and put a whole nother one there and there. Start them in the back.